to 13 Rock with Harrag Melodica on Vinylestimes Classic Rock Radio.
Hell yeah, sur la web rock station Vinylestimes, le classic rock radio, en direct avec nous, Mr. Michael Müller des Jaded Art. Hi Michael, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you very much. Nice to be here.
Yes, it's a great pleasure to hear you tonight on 213 Rock, web rock station Vinylestimes classic rock radio. And thank you for accepting my interview request. Hell yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so Michael.
Glad to be back.
Yes. So Michael, I read in the media, this is the first time in years that all the band got together and wrote new songs in a rehearsal room in your hometown, Cologne.
Yes, that's normally we used to write songs on the internet, so to say, because Johan and Peter, they're living in Sweden and we don't get to practice very often. Otherwise, we would have to fly in and out to Sweden or to Germany. Mm-hmm. And at that time, last year, we had the chance to do a band practice for 1 weekend. And we had some ideas. And we all got together in Cologne in our rehearsal space. And then, like in 3 or 4 hours, we had the basics done for Kill Your Masters and Hero to Zero, actually. So, yeah, it was very spontaneously that we got these ideas together for that song.
Ouais, effectivement, l'album a été écrit donc durant l'année 2019 notamment. Ils se sont réunis au sein de leur salle de répète, en tout cas là où ils travaillent toutes leurs chansons en tout cas. Et puis donc du côté de Cologne, ils ont écrit les titres. And because after this year, all the band recorded almost separately because of the lockdown.
Yeah, but we were lucky because we had the albums for this album Stand Your Ground done already end of 2019 because it was our plan to go to in the studio.
Yeah, that's right.
And we had the drums done and end of 2019 and right before we before we went to the studio in Frankfurt to record the basics like guitars and bass, the lockdown came and then we had no other chance to do everything else, separately at home in our home studios.
Ouais, effectivement. Donc ils ont eu de la chance parce qu'ils ont d'abord, comme dans la première question, c'était bien stipulé qu'ils ont bien composé les titres tous ensemble du côté de Cologne dans leur salle de répète. Et en même temps, ils ont eu la chance aussi parce qu'ils ont pu enregistrer notamment l'album. Alors oui, séparément avec comme vous le savez en ce moment, tous les groupes font ça, notamment chacun de leur côté, ils envoient tous les trucs via internet et tout. Donc c'est vraiment très utile durant le lockdown. Mais grosso modo, oui, ils ont eu une bonne chance quoi. And is it true that it took only 3 hours for the band to write Hero to Zero and Kill Your Masters? Wow.
Yes, it was. I mean, the basic ideas they were like done in like 3 hours, so 80% of that songs. So afterwards, we changed here and there the chorus like 2 times longer, blah blah blah. But the basic ideas that took us.
Ouais,
3 hours.
Bien effectivement, en 3 heures, ils ont posé les idées basiques, vraiment les bases des 2 titres, Hero to Zero et Kill Your Master notamment. Et donc qui figurent sur le nouvel album, ça a pris 3 heures, etc. Ensuite, ils ont développé, ils ont enregistré bien évidemment, mais en 3 heures, ils avaient déjà plié 2 titres, comme quoi qu'ils se connaissent très très bien. Et là, quand la vibe, elle fonctionne à travers l'alchimie, quand elle fonctionne tout autour d'un groupe, ça, c'est juste génial, quoi. And your label Massacre Records released 2 singles as a preview. Stand Your Ground released on October 12th and Rip What You Sow released on November 2. Yo.
Yeah, we these days it's very important, I think, to do some promotion right before the album comes out. So we and Massacre decided to release 2 singles up front, so to say, and so we picked up Stand Your Ground and Reap What You Sow because they represent the album like pretty much.
Ouais, effectivement. Donc, ils ont pris les deux titres qu'ils pensent qui représentent vraiment l'album absolument, notamment. Donc, il y a deux singles qui sont sortis. Le premier Stand Your Ground du côté du 12 octobre. L'autre, le Reap What You Sow, notamment réalisé le 2 novembre. And these singles are available in the lyric video on YouTube. Yes.
Yeah, it's these days it's very important to give the fans like something visual on YouTube and some other platforms. So we have some cool guys in the team, and they produce very nice lyric videos, and I think they came out very well.
Ok, effectivement, il y a deux personnes notamment dans leur équipe qui s'occupent aussi de leur promo et de leur communication, dans le community manager du groupe, qui travaillent très très bien, donc il est vraiment satisfait, Michael, notamment, et ces deux singles-là sont disponibles en lyric vidéo sur YouTube. And did you read the opinions of the fans, of course?
Yes, we do read every comment or critics, everything, every comment we check on our website, on our social media. It's very important to be in contact with the fans and to hear their opinions.
Ouais, effectivement, il tient compte des opinions des fans, ça aussi il en tient compte, il les lit bien évidemment, vous l'avez entendu quoi, il le confirme quoi. And for the first time in the career of the band, you work with the lyricist Mr. Johnny Lindberg.
Yeah, Johnny is a friend of the band since forever, and we knew that he's a very talented lyricist, and so we thought to give him a chance, since he was delivering good lyric ideas to us once in a while. So we are good friends, and we know that he's a very talented guy, and so we gave him a chance. So he's very proud of it, and we are very proud of all the lyrics that he delivered. Yeah.
Ouais, effectivement, pour la première fois de la carrière du groupe, les paroles, ils l'ont donné à une personne extérieure du groupe, notamment John Lindberg, qui est aussi un grand ami de longue date du groupe. Donc effectivement, à base des idées que Michael lui a données, etc. Donc il a fait les paroles, et en même temps, donc ça a permis aussi donc de gagner du temps concernant pour composer un peu plus de temps sur la musique, etc. Effectivement quoi. And the album is self-produced and mixed by Mr. Eric Martenson from Eclipse. Yeah.
Yes, again, he's a very good friend since years. First time we did some mixing for us was in 2005 when he mixed our album Hell of a Time, and since then he was delivering backing vocals and some keyboards for us, or he did mastering and mixing for our albums, and we are proud to have him on board since like forever now.
Mm-hmm. Effectivement, Eric Martenson d'Eclipse qui a aussi donc mixé et masterisé l'album, il est avec le groupe, notamment derrière le groupe à la production depuis l'album Eluva Time. Oui, ça date, mais en tout cas dans le son, dans le développement, il est toujours derrière le groupe. And the production is very heavy, the melodies are very deep, but without the use of keyboards for this time.
Yeah, that idea not to use any keyboard on the album came to me actually last year very spontaneously. Mm-hmm. Because for a few years now we haven't had a keyboard at all, but two guitars. So why record an instrument that doesn't fit in our lineup? So the melodies we can write for that's supposed to be for the keyboard, we can play on the guitar. Mm. So it's more organic, more heavy if you play with two guitar players. Mm-hmm. So even on the album. So why we just left the keyboard away and recorded two extra guitars for the album, so it sounds
effectivement, ils voulaient un son très heavy notamment, c'est pour ça qu'ils n'ont pas utilisé les claviers de guitaristes au sein du groupe. Ouais, ça déchire, le son est très gros en tout cas, et je vous dis, la production elle a de bonnes mélodies, c'est très heavy, c'est très lourd. Donc je rappelle l'album Stand Your Ground en tout cas, il sera disponible le 27 novembre via le label Massacre Records. Voici le track listing: Inception, Stand Your Ground, One Last Time, Reap What You Sow, Break Free, Hero to Zero, Kill Your Master, Embrace a Demon, Hopelessly Addicted, Self-Destruction, Stay, Lost in Confusion, Inside Hurricane. Au chant, Johan Fahlberg, aux guitares et au clavier, Peter Östros, Masahiro Eto à la guitare, Michael Müller à la basse en direct ce soir avec nous, et Bodo Stricker notamment à la batterie. Donc Jaded en direct ce soir, un gros album, je vous l'ai dit, vraiment un gros album entre le heavy et la mélodie quoi. And from a musical point of view, this album is natural, is a human. The song contains some good riff with big efficiency to be played on stage.
Oh yeah, we would like to play all the songs on stage, and unfortunately, right now it's not possible because of the pandemic. But we are working hard to play all the songs as soon as possible for you guys on stage. Maybe hopefully next year or so, because those songs are made to play live.
Ok, effectivement, donc il attend qu'une chose, c'est de jouer pour voir les titres en live, notamment les tester. Donc j'espère que ça se fera en tout cas l'année prochaine, en attendant que cette histoire de Covid elle passe. And Johan Fahlberg gives a lot of power to his voice. We feel that he needs a lot of energy behind him to sing on the very heavy music on the new album.
Yeah, it's his style. He likes to sing very powerful, even though we had some problems because he caught Corona, like COVID-19 in April. He suffered from that, but he was lucky he got his voice back after like 3 weeks, so we had enough power to sing all these songs pretty heavy and still melodic. So we are proud of him that he made it through this shitty Corona thing and got his voice back, and he got 100% power behind his voice now.
Effectivement, quoi. La voix de Johan, notamment Fahlberg, elle est très puissante sur l'album. Il aime ça, il aime cette énergie, il aime aussi qu'on lui donne musicalement derrière. Il aime sentir dans son dos derrière, même quand il est sur scène, etc. Il aime sentir cette puissance, ça force sa voix. C'est comme ça que Michael aussi veut entendre les choses. C'est quand même cool, quoi. And the artwork is raised by Mr. Thomas Everhart.
Yeah, the album for Stand Your Ground, and so our latest albums was done by Thomas. He's a very talented and well known for his work in the hard rock and metal scene.
Yeah.
We've been working with him for a few years now, and he knows exactly how to implement our ideas. He has been working for lots of bands like Avantasia or Johan, for example. And he's, you just send him one idea and he's on it right from the spot, and he knows what we are looking for.
Ouais,
next album, he will be there too.
Ok, bah déjà voilà une information. Notamment, l'album, effectivement, la pochette de l'album a été réalisée par Thomas Everhart, qui travaille avec Johan, qui travaille avec Avantasia, etc. C'est lui d'ailleurs qui a proposé l'idée de Gladiator, l'idée du Gladiator sur la pochette, quoi. And this is Thomas Everhart presented the Gladiator's idea, and everyone agreed.
We have the idea for the Gladiator because it's a sign for willpower and stand what you live for, and we tried to explain to him what we meant, and he delivered the artwork, like 2 versions or 3 versions, and the last one was on the spot. So.
Ok, effectivement, Michael a proposé donc une idée concernant Gladiator. Le groupe avait aussi cette idée, notamment ça faisait partie du choix, et il a proposé 3 choix. Le dernier donc a été accepté par tout le monde. Ça c'est cool ça. Michael, back to the album 4. I love the track Live and Let Die. I still listen to it a lot. It's so emotional. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love it too. So it was a great time recording.
Yeah.
The album and the song. We had a great time as a band back there, but times changed, and we're looking forward to produce new music. But I agree. I like the album as well.
Yeah, it's a very good album. Remember the cover of Phil Bailey and Phil Collins, Easy Lover? Yeah.
Yes, it's kind of a tradition for us to record cover versions, like our version from Anastasia, Paid My Dues.
Yes.
That we brought out in 2005. So we're working. We have so many ideas for cover songs.
Okay.
But we hadn't had the chance to record one because when we have our own songs that you wrote by yourself, they're always first.
Alors effectivement, oui, il y a eu cet album fort notamment qui était génial, qui est sorti aux alentours des années 99-2000, notamment avec le titre Live and Let Die, et aussi la reprise de Phil Bailey et Phil Collins, notamment le titre Easy Lover. C'était super bien repris avec une prod énorme notamment. À l'époque c'était un autre line-up, mais en tout cas c'était un très très bel album, quoi. Michael, I wish with all my heart that we'll be able to see you on stage in France in next 2 years. Oh yes.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we would love to come back to France very, very soon. But it has been a long time. I think last time was like 2 years ago.
Effectivement, donc il espère dans les 2 prochaines années venir jouer en France. Ça, c'est une information. Michael, just before the end, do you have a message for the audience tonight?
Oh yeah. If you like what you hear from our new album so far, please remember that Stand Your Ground will come out on 27th of November, and we really hope to see you guys very soon.
Et ouais, c'était donc Michael Müller, le bassiste du groupe Jaded qui était en direct avec nous ce soir. En direct sur 213 Rock, le Vinylestimes, le Classic Rock Radio. Michael, thank you very much for the live interview tonight.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Immediately on our playlist, Stand Your Ground on 213 Rock, alright? Thank you. Have a good day. Have a good night.
Okay, yes.
Your name salute, just where your mind.
que de la bonne musique ce soir sur Vinylestimes, le Classic Rock Radio d'émission 213 Rock, interview avec Jaded Art, Michael Müller, on le remercie vraiment, juste génial, un mec cool en tout cas. Le Stand Your Ground, l'album disponible très bientôt en tout cas, d'ici 4 jours, ça va être cool quoi. Continuons avec Hit, le Dangerous Ground sur 213 Rock, en attendant l'interview avec Orienti, 213 Rock.
Oh!